Yes, you are.
Really? Something in my ear.
You're just sitting there playing with your ear hole.
Turn this on.
Working on it.
My ear hole?
Yeah. What else is it called?
I don't know. Just ear, most people would say.
Well, we're not most people around here. Oh, I don't need a password.
I feel like we're so far away.
Well, we're not, so calm down. All right.
So what's new?
Pussycat. Whoa.
That wasn't very good.
It was pretty good.
I expect better next
Well,
time.
I'm not a singer, so I'm a content creator.
Obviously.
There. I made the chat bigger for you, too. Well, you can't see crap, so.
Why is that?
There's a button on here.
Produce.
Well, I'm working on it. Oh my god, you see how long my arms looked when I did that? I'm not gonna do it again.
Do it again, I want to see.
No.
Do it.
No.
Be hilarious.
Why does it say signal not found? Technical difficulties!
5 people see it?
No, 16.
Something not plugged in?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Good. Okay.
Let me unplug it here. And plug it back in. Sometimes work.
I gotta have it.
I know you do. Stop.
Oh, your arms do look
Stop.
freakishly long. Do that again.
It's the camera angle. I have long arms, but it is the
Dang.
angle. I'm gonna get enough to do this crap.
Look like the stretch
Slenderman
lady from The Incredibles. What is going on?
Why'd you break it?
I didn't break nothing.
She did.
There's another one over there.
Another monitor? I'm not hooking up another damn monitor.
This is not good.
You're fine. Here you go.
Should have it.
I fixed it. I fixed everything.
It's not there.
It just was. What do you mean it's not there?
I don't see it.
It literally was just there. Oh my god. It's just being touchy.
What's she saying?
I don't know.
This is ridiculous. We got to get on here.
Calm down.
Sorry,
Broke our
people.
monitor.
Sorry, people.
I'm blaming you.
We're
Get me
figuring this
another
out.
one. Because you break things.
I'm gonna move over here so I can see.
Okay. That was hilarious. Your little slide maneuver.
Oh,
there.
Marty Cunningham here. This is the guy that told us about the fake account on Facebook today.
Okay.
Thanks for joining in. Thanks for telling us about that. Yeah, it's ridiculous how many fake accounts there are out there. And when you're verified, they're supposed to do something about that. So,
And you are verified.
right. So
Don't mean to be super loud over here, just fixing things because
I was telling him,
Mr. Producer breaks
Guy
things.
Jr. there, that I felt horrible today. Like, it was a late night, early morning, but I think it's just because I ate just normal things that people eat. I'm not used to that. You know? I had a hot dog. Who has hot dogs anymore? That's just unbelievable.
The average American.
I felt gross just eating it. It was disgusting.
What the hell is going on here?
So, yeah, hot dog. I had like nachos, like you'd get at a circus type nachos. Not good nachos. There we go. All right.
All right, you're
All
good.
right. Cool. Slide on back over
I have to
here.
fix things all the time because he's breaking them.
How tall are you? 6'1".
I'm 7'4".
No, you're not.
Close.
All right,
Only
that's good.
about a foot and a half off. So.
I think that your body, or do most people just feel horrible all the time?
Yeah.
And you know, you hear all day long, oh, I'm tired. People are at work, and
Car crashes constantly.
no, I never had
kinds
that.
of crap.
Even when I was working, 8-hour day, 10-hour day guy, I never felt horrible when I first got to work, and because I ate right, I guess, and got sleep, but I just can't imagine. 4 foot, 17 inches.
I don't think sleep has anything to do with that kind of thing.
I do.
At my
Sleep,
age, I don't think so.
Not as much. That's how you recover and stuff, though. Do you ever worry that your son will become as buff as you? No.
I'm catching you slowly.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really slow.
Really? What do you mean?
Because I'm trying to lose weight right now.
Right, yeah. So I'm catching you even faster right now.
Right.
Missouri Metal said, hit us with a good joke. We have 4,000 jokes.
Yeah, look at them. Look at
Go watch one of them.
GC says, hi there. Hi there. Yeah, so yesterday we went to a Mexican place, and they're so hit or miss. I mean, we had a really good Mexican place in Branson, then they up and closed down. And
Which
it wasn't
just great.
It wasn't because they weren't good. It was just because they wanted to move on and do other things, you know, kind of like a retirement thing. So we went to one in Springfield that we thought was good. Of course, it had good reviews, but it was terrible.
See, I don't understand when places that end up being horrible have good reviews. It's like, well, who reviewed them then?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, who did this?
Well, with Mexican places, though, it's a lot of times, most of them are so terrible that they probably have nothing to compare it to. It's just reheated stuff that they throw together the night before or the day before, and then they just throw it in a microwave and bring it out to you, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, Branson, Missouri. Yep. Botana's was the name of it.
That place was
Are
good.
you in the Branson area there, Missouri Metal? Obviously, Missouri.
Your ears ever get really hot and you just have hot ears and you're like, I wonder what that's from.
Yeah.
I have them right now and it's pissing me off.
Hot ears?
Yeah, they're just hot as hell.
Oh. I don't know.
Why? I don't know. But whatever.
You have to go to Texas or California for good Mexican food. Herman, Missouri. I'm not sure where that's at. You looking it up?
Yep. Looks like a nice little town. Oh, it's up on the Missouri River.
Okay.
So that means that it's up by Kansas City then, right? Oh, St. Louis. Oh, it's where it cuts over. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's up there.
Cool.
And there's you see.
So they're probably not in Branson too often.
Probably not.
A little drive. Good wine town.
Yeah. Look like a nice little town.
And drinking just doesn't seem to do the same stuff to me the last couple of years. I don't know. My liver is probably healthy now, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work the same. I don't know, we got home late. We went to a haunted house. Those are lame. That was just as lame as the nachos, I think.
It was it was a place that I went to last year. And last year it was pretty good, actually, I'd say. And then this year,
or you're just saying that because I was there and thought it sucked.
I was waiting for someone in the corn maze to recognize you.
Yeah.
Pop out to scare you, be like, wait a minute.
Did you notice the really big guy that leaned up on me before? He kind of acted like he might have known who I was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. The guy that had the, I think he had like a Hannibal Lecter mask on.
Yeah.
He had the axe.
Yep.
Silver dollars. We call that steal your dollar city around here. I'm sure he's heard that before. But yeah, that's Michael says hi. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna stop this. Actually, I'm starting. Looks like we got all different people than last time. Huh?
Yeah.
Love the channel. Rosemary says, thank you. Are we having a warm October? Yeah, it's been pretty warm actually. Not bad. It's really dry. We're in a burn ban here, so that sucks. But hopefully we get some rain soon. I always, living in the forest with the leaves drying up and all the dry stuff, the leaves on the ground are dry, and then you worry about fires around here.
Right.
Know? So, hello from Jersey. Hey, how you doing? What's Dad's favorite metal band? You'd have to answer that because I would be answering it as myself.
They're asking you. I'm not answering.
Metallica or Slayer?
I don't know.
Metallica, probably.
That's your favorite metal band?
Well, out of those two, we said
okay.
Metallica or. There's a crazy question for you.
I'm not answering.
You're not answering those?
No.
Haunted houses are so lame, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because...
To a degree.
Maybe little kids get scared or something, but when you're our age, I think you just expect everything in every
Yeah, corner. If you just constantly are expecting someone to jump out.
Cool. That one room we went through, and there was like the smoke machine going on, and the fog would stay right at your waist. Did you
Yeah.
notice that? And the way the lights were, it looked like it was like,
Swamp.
yeah.
Swampy type thing.
But I wonder
Yeah.
how they kept that from rising up. It was just staying right perfectly level. I
Well,
watched like the guy in front of me and stuff, and when he walked through it, it didn't like come up around him or anything. It just stayed perfectly level. I thought
well,
that was kind of cool.
I know they have like a laser thing in there that kind of like makes it glow at that level.
So maybe it just appeared
Yeah.
to stay there.
I
That
know
was kind of
there's a
neat.
green laser thing that goes at that level throughout the
Mm.
whole thing,
Okay.
and that kind of makes it look like that. I think.
And then that one thing they had was kind of weird, where you had to. It was like
Oh,
the
the
walls
tube.
were closed in on you. It was like a
The two
fabric type
tubes,
stuff.
yeah, or
But
whatever.
you had to be like this and to get through it, and it seemed to go on for quite a ways.
They
so,
go for quite a ways, or they feel like it at least.
Yeah.
It's probably only what 15, 20 feet, but it
Right.
feels like a lot further when you're in there.
There was some cool stuff about it, but it was not scary. That's the thing.
No,
You know,
and
the strobe lights were kind of weird because they were
They
so
mess with your
intense
vision.
that it felt like you weren't even walking or something at the one point when you came back out
Yeah.
in the corn.
Oh yeah,
maze.
going through the corn maze.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was trippy.
And then that messed with your eyes because then all of a sudden it was dark. So then you're like couldn't tell
Yeah,
where you
you're
were.
like,
You just
"Ooh,
you
okay.
kind of rely on the person next in front of you actually. So the
Mhm.
first guy must have been kind of
Yeah,
lost there. But how do you guys come up with your comedy videos? Is it original? We take stuff that we've heard for years, or we do original stuff too. We try to take things, maybe an old joke, and put a new twist on it, or turn a boring little, dad joke into a skit, something like that. Make them a little longer, make them more visual than just sitting there and telling a joke. So we're slowly coming up with more and more original stuff, though.
kind of have to.
Yeah,
We go through so many jokes all the time.
right. We got
There's only so many in existence. And
So yeah,
most people are like, oh, there's so many jokes out there. Yeah, start looking for them. Start looking for
Yeah.
4,000 of them. You're gonna run out.
once in a while we get something. We'll do a joke and like, oh hey, they stole that from this person. I'm thinking, well, no, I heard actually 30 years ago. I heard that from this person. So I guess the person you're telling me I stole it from them. I mean, that's like, can you imagine sitting around with a group of guys and you tell a joke, and right away, three or four other guys are like, you stole that from Gilbert Godfrey in 1989. That doesn't happen. You just tell the joke and you have fun. I mean,
Right.
that's ridiculous. There's not patents on jokes.
Yeah, people are a bit goofy on things sometimes.
Oh, Gator's on here. How you doing?
How's it going, Gator? A regular.
We were actually talking about coming down there in March, I believe. Isn't it March? To a Jeep thing?
I don't know.
Not you, just me.
Oh, not. Well, screw off then.
I'll go down there and hang out with Gator and meet the swamp people and stuff. You could stay here and watch the house.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're
America.
there's a Jeep thing going on down there. We were thinking about coming to that. I think it's in March. So then we got a couple of events.
Throughout
we're
next
looking,
year.
yeah, we're looking to do a bunch of things to the Jeep instead of keeping it. It's not really stock, but it's not where we want it either. So make it stand out a little more, I think.
With your front end, it looks pretty cool at night.
Yeah,
The front end looks pretty cool.
with those lights.
Yeah.
With those little fog lights, they're kind of like little spotlights, I guess, down on the bumper there. With those on, which it's legal to drive with those, but they're actually almost as bright as my brights. So
So you piss people off. with
I
them
do,
if
and
you
I
turn
try
them
to. I usually shut them off sometimes, but
It doesn't turn them off.
I mean, it's funny because if someone doesn't shut their brights off, and I flash my brights, they won't shut them off. Then I leave my brights on. Plus, I got that bar light on the bumper. I can turn that on. I can turn those little fog lights.
Yeah, you can really make their day pretty bright, or their
Mhm.
night pretty bright, I guess.
I was saying that I ate horrible yesterday, and tomorrow is my first day. I'm going to try a 2-week thing where I'm doing 20 hours of fasting every day, and then a 4-hour window to eat in. So try to get your protein and everything. I'm going to have I'm going to break the fast with like a protein shake, about 100 grams of protein, and then I'm going to wait 2 hours, and I'm going to have a 16-ounce steak, and then I'm done. That's it for the day. That's all I'm gonna do every day for 2 weeks.
But that's expensive to buy a steak every day.
No, is it? Try pricing McDonald's and Burger King every day.
Yeah,
I
multiple
get a
times
steak.
a day.
I think we go to Costco, and surprisingly, Costco steaks are really good compared to other places around here.
Costco's just built different.
It's good steaks. I mean, so you can get a pack. I bought a pack of 4 16-ounce steaks at Costco, and it was like $50. So you're talking what, $12 a day
Yeah.
for steaks. My protein is a little more expensive. I probably will be spending $25 a day to eat. I mean,
Yeah, where you consider most people they have at least
go through coffee.
1 or 2 pops or a coffee a day.
Yeah.
Figure on average those are going to cost you $4 a piece, 3 to 4
Not to
bucks.
mention beer.
Yeah,
if you're
alcoholic
drinking,
beverages.
Cut that out.
You got your drive-through for lunch or dinner.
Oh yeah.
Then you got your breakfast. You got to go through a gas station and grab a sandwich, or your McDonald's run. You grab $10 worth of food there, 10, 15
That adds
bucks.
up quick.
Yeah, I mean, people are
Nobody
spending probably
realizes
30
that.
or 40 bucks a day on food.
How can they afford to eat? I remember I used to take a piece of salmon to work for lunch, and people were just like, "How can he?" Not to mention putting it in the microwave and smelling up the place. But
Oh,
people are like,
yeah.
how can he afford to eat salmon every day?
I have a story about that. Somebody, I
Really?
used to take tuna to work, just little packs of tuna, and I didn't like eating it cold because I liked it warm. So I'd throw it in the microwave, stink up the place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was this one guy that would always sit in the break room, and he knew I hated the smell of this certain cleaner. And so he would always say things like, "Oh, he's stinking up the break room again." But so this one day, I'm eating my tuna after stinking up the place, which I thought it smelled fine. I didn't care. I'm eating my tuna. And this guy comes up with the damn cleaner bottle and sprays it right beside me. Like, my food's here, and he sprays right here. He goes, ch. And he goes, "How do you enjoy that, Hayden?" And I was like, what the I freaked out on him. And I remember what I did was I heated up some tuna, and he had this lunch bag. And so I heated up a thing of tuna and filled it full, put it down in his lunch bag so his lunch bag would smell like tuna. And so he didn't mess with me again, and he apologized, and it was funny.
Costco has good meat. Yeah, they do.
Nice segue. Thanks.
I got upset the other day when we went to Costco because normally you have to show them your card when you go in, right? Which is fine.
Yeah.
And then there's an entrance that is people coming out, and they check their cards and to the receipt, which is fine too.
Yeah.
Well, the bathrooms are in that way. So normally if I have to go to the bathroom, I'll go in through that way. Sometimes that way they ask to see your card, sometimes they don't. Well, anyway, so we start walking that way, and a lady's like, sir, your card, do you have a card? So we showed him the card. Then she says, you can't go in this way. I'm like, I always go in this way. And this lady, there was 2 ladies standing there. One could care less.
Yeah.
And this lady was a Karen, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So she had to make a big scene of it and stuff. You can't go in this way. And I'm just like, it'll be fine, lady. And I started walking through. And of course, then she goes, Gary or whoever. And there was a guy there walking, an employee. So Gary, and she pointed at me, and this guy, Gary, comes over. He's like, yes, sir, sorry, you can't go this way. And they've changed the policies and stuff. And so I kind of blew up at him. I'm like, man, well, maybe I'll have to check out Sam's policies then. But I was so ticked off. It's like, this is your job. This was your dream to check receipts at Costco. And you got to give a customer a hard time because he's trying to just walk in and go to the bathroom. I got a card. I got a membership. I'm not trying to sneak in and buy something.
Yeah.
Which is odd too.
Right.
Know? Hey, I'm going to sneak in Costco and buy something, but I don't have a membership, Anyway, so, yeah. So I didn't roll my eyes, and I didn't want to I could have made a big deal.
Right.
It was very
Do you know who I am?
So I just went the other way, went in the right way, and then had to go around. I said, so what if you're at the automotive center, which is that way? I said, do I have to go clear around? Oh, no, you can go there. I said, well, the bathroom is another 50 feet that way.
Yeah.
I got to go around to go to the bathroom, but I can go to the automotive center that way. Just stupid. They got to some people are sitting in a cubicle all day long, and they're worried about their jobs. They're
So
worried
they make
about
new
getting
policies.
fired. Same with IT people that have to make up new rules and change. you go into your apps and you're used to the way an app is. It's
Yeah.
been great for 5 years. You're used to it. You know where everything's at, and then oh, guess what? Now we've moved that here and we put this here. Why? Just like somebody's justifying their job, because they're worried about getting fired. What can I do to save my job here? I have to stay in this cubicle. Oh, I'll change this and tell them why, and it's a good idea. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, it's all pretty goofy.
I could have pissed on the floor. Yeah, I could have.
Little
I
rules
actually
like
thought
that.
about that.
Little rules like that are so annoying and so dumb.
Yeah, power trips. That's all it is. Rena says, "Hey, you guys have an incredible sense of humor. You make my day. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for watching." Uh, then you have to ride home with a bad attitude. Yeah, it's like say, "Hey, you got your card? Here's my card. What are you doing? Why are you going this way? I'm going to use the bathroom. Okay, sir. Have a nice day."
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, come on. Once they see your card, why do they care which way you came in?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So Costco, if you're watching, change that policy because I'm going to go in that way every time now.
You should have, like, done the thing from Anchorman. Should have just looked at him and go, "This is kind of embarrassing, but I'm kind of a big deal."
It was just
for no
and
reason.
See, the reason I kind of didn't make a big deal is that I had the family with me and stuff. And it's like if I cause a scene, then they're embarrassed. But if I go in that way by myself and that same thing happens, I'm probably going to be talked to in some room or something. Because I'm just going to be like, really, this is
stupid.
I pay for a membership to buy your stuff, and you're going to give me a hard time about going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's who you people are now.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. I wanted to say something so bad to that lady. I just made sure that I couldn't. I made sure we were in the other line when we left, so it was just like I didn't look at her. I knew that I just couldn't deal with that.
Yeah,
would
have tempted you too much.
Yeah. So what'd you do today?
What did I do?
Came home kind of late.
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up, had some breakfast. Girlfriend made some biscuits and gravy, which that's always good. And then went to the gym, worked out for a bit, went back to her house, worked for a while, and came over here and started working more.
Yeah. Been kind of a lazy. I haven't been in a routine today at all or anything.
I thought you were going to say we've been lazy today.
I have kind of been. What happened now?
Oh, we lost the screen here. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. Did you just try to touch it?
It's a touch screen, isn't it?
No.
What kind of cars do you own? That Camaro looks pretty awesome. Yeah, we just got we got the Camaro. I have a Harley. We got an old Avalanche just because we got it. I have a 16-foot trailer that I go get stuff once in a while with that. I've got an old Dodge truck.
Your Jeep?
Yeah, we got a Jeep.
I got a Charger.
That's about it. Yeah. We had that Durango, but we got rid of it. So
many more to come, though.
Many more to come.
Cars are awesome.
Camaro's fun, but it's not very practical. It's just, it's too loud and you get pulled
Too
over.
loud?
Well, not for me, but apparently it hurts some cops' ears.
Yeah. So ones that can't handle.
They pull you over and your car is loud. Oh, I'm sorry. You're fun at parties.
We've got a party animal here.
Bullies come in all walks of life. El Camino. What does that mean? I do not have an El Camino.
From the movie? Is that a line from that movie?
Maybe. But I saw the preview to that Need for Speed with that guy in it.
Oh, yeah.
You think that's any good or too corny? Don't worry about the police. Well, when you got 3 of them pulling you over because you have loud exhaust, that's a little bit excessive. And that's what I told them. Small town near here, Harrison, Arkansas, pulled me over. I turned a corner and I know the car's loud, so I had my rev limiter shut off, right? And I just pushed in the clutch, kind of coasted around the corner, shifted in a second, real quiet, and I seen him looking. So then I turned down another street. I had another car behind me. These cops flew around this corner like I just robbed a bank. They come right up on the ass of this car behind me. I'm thinking, whatever. So I get down, turn the corner, going slow, obviously. The car, You know, they caught up to me. I pull over the parking lot that I was going to anyways. He pulls up, sitting in the car with his lights on behind me, right? So I went to shut the car off. I knew why they pulled me over, so I revved it up good just to let them know I knew what they were doing. Well, anyways, here comes two other cop cars on the up on the side behind me. I'm just like, what's going on here? This is exhaust here. I knew I hadn't been speeding, hadn't done anything wrong. So the one cop comes up that had pulled me over, comes up behind, comes up to my window. Then I look over here. There's a cop standing there like this, like, and then there's another one over here, and I'm just like, are you guys serious? You have nothing to do. Three cops, three cop cars. This is a
There's
good
four
use.
cops, I thought.
There was four cops, three
Three
cop
cop
cars.
cars, yeah.
Good use of taxpayer money, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just like I thought. It was the exhaust, you know. So they gave me a ticket for that. But just like that pissed me off. Never outrun
Never
a
attempt to
Popo and
outrun.
a Ford Pinto. Do they still make Ford Pintos? No. Do you even know what that car is?
No.
They were kind of a joke. There was a running joke that if you, there had been some that were rear-ended, and because of the gas tank where it was situated and stuff, they would catch fire pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. So
Someone has a
souped
sticker.
up, they're actually kind of cool.
Someone has a sticker on one. Keep off my rear. I'm explosive.
Yeah,
Well, they look kind of neat.
that was the running joke. They kind of look like AMC
Yeah.
a little bit.
That big old back window.
Yeah,
That's big.
that was a big joke about how they would blow up and catch on fire and stuff. But yeah,
All right.
it's just ridiculous.
Ready to call?
Sure. Well, thanks for joining in, everybody. Have a good night.
Hold
We're
on.
trying to do more of
Go up
these.
here.
Usually before you shut it off, I go, how was that? So, how was that?